Fine. So presented by United Nations for what? Contribution for the cause. I can write the personal. This is important. Personal contribution for the cause of human rights. Fine. So if you consider this particular award, which is awarded by the United Nations in order to recognize the personal contribution for the cause of human rights, which we can consider. Now, in this particular case, if you consider how it is given, right? So, as far as it's okay, it is. See, we have seen the awards which are given annually, that is yearly, right? Just a minute, I will increase the brightness. Okay. So we have seen the awards which are given annually, right? We have seen an award which is given every alternate year. Now this is the award which is known as United Nations Human Rights Award, which is given every 6th year. I mean, after 5 years, every 6th year, right? It is given if we consider this particular award, right? So, as I said, it is given by the United Nations, right? It can be it can be given to the it can be posthumously, it can be awarded posthumously as well, right? So this is the thing which we can consider. Fine. It was started in 1973. Fine. So we can no, I think it was 5 years back. Sorry, this is second award. First award given in 1968. So on again 10th of December. See, same logic as here we have considered. So 10th of December 1968, it was first awarded, which was 20th anniversary of the Universal Declaration of the Human Rights. Right. So that is the history of this particular. So started in 1968, first given on 10th of December 1968. It is given for the personal contribution to the cause of human rights, and it is given after every, or it is given in 6th year or every 6th year. Okay. So this is about the United Nations Right Award. The next one we can consider in this list is World Food Prize. World Food Prize. See, it is presented by the Food and the Agriculture Organization, FAO. It is also known as shortly as the FAO. Okay, I will tell you about this particular thing. See, this was the prize which was created by the uh, Nobel laureate for peace, Norman Borlaug, in 1986, in order to recognize the scientists and uh, other personalities who have improved the quality and the availability of food both, right? So the uh, started by, I think you must have heard about Norman Borlaug. It started by Nobel laureate. Norman Borlaug in 1986. For what it is given? It is given for the to recognize scientists who have improved quality and availability. Now, see, in this pandemic situation, so many different NGOs, so many different social activists or social organizations have taken care about the availability of the food, right? See, once it is available, the next question comes about its quality, right? Which is very important as far as uh, we consider this particular thing, right? So, okay, I can. So this award is considered to be Nobel Prize in Agriculture. Nobel Prize in Agriculture. Fine. So, World Food Prize. Fine. So, started, but currently being presented by an organization presented by Food and Agriculture Organization. FAO. See, in official language, FO, again, FO is having another meaning. So FO stands for Finance and Accounts Officer. Right? So you have to always think about this particular. So for what it is being given, right? So it is given for the cause of agriculture and the food development, that is quality and availability of the food we can consider. Fine. Then the next one which we can consider, it is for the mathematics, and the name of the award is Abel Prize. Abel Prize, which is for mathematics. See, in this way, there are a huge number of awards, right, which we can consider. But whatever we are considering, the awards or the titles we are considering that are well known in a whole globe. Right? So globally, these are known awards. Otherwise, we will be having months of preparation in the awards only. That we don't want, right? Because these many awards will be there. If we only consider each and every award given by India only, then we will be having so many different numbers. Right? Anyway, so it is international prize. Yes, Niels Henrik from Norway. International prize. It is international prize awarded annually. Awarded annually by government of Norway. To the outstanding mathematician. To, this is important. To outstanding mathematician. Right. See, this number can be single mathematician or a group of mathematicians. Right. As like Nobel Prize, it can be given to individual or one. That is one or two or three. Right. So you can consider outstanding mathematicians. Right. Rather mathematicians. So you know how it is named. So it was named after Norwegian mathematician who is known as Niels Henrik Abel. So named after Niels, Niels Henrik Abel. A Norwegian mathematician. You know, as far as this field is concerned, it is modeled after the Nobel Prizes. Right. So as like here above one, which we can consider to be a Nobel Prize in agriculture. So uh, it is award which is modeled after Nobel Prize. Fine. Now we'll be considering field since we have started. So mathematics. So let's consider the Pritzker Prize, which is for architecture. Pritzker Prize. So this prize is given for architecture. Right. So mathematics, now architecture. If we consider this particular prize, which is known as the the I think someone has asked a question about, I don't know whether it is for this Pritzker or the Abel, but I guess it was about Abel. When did it start? So it was very first proposed in 1899. Right? It was proposed in 1899. That was 100th birth anniversary of Abel. Right. So on her 100th birth anniversary, it was first proposed. Fine. So which we can consider that is 1899. Okay, so let's go to the Pritzker. So for architecture, the Pritzker Architecture Prize again awarded annually. For what it is being given. So it is given to honor a living architect or the architects, again individual or a group, to honor living architects. Right? I will write like this. Right. So to honor living architect or architects. It was founded in 1979, right, by I think G.I. Pritzker and his wife Kindy. Right. Kindy and Pritzker started this or founded this particular award. So we can say that this particular prize is being funded by the Pritzker family, right? So funded by Pritzker family and sponsored by the GAT Foundation. Fine. So if we consider this particular award for architecture, right, which we can consider in the now some of the things which we can see. It is often referred as the Nobel Prize of Architecture, right? Often referred as Nobel Prize for Architecture. It is being awarded irrespective of nationality, race, caste, creed, right, or even ideology, which we can consider for this particular case. Right, so in 79 it was started. And I think one more thing. Yes, so referred to as Nobel Prize for Architecture. Fine. Then the next one, which we can consider, is I think now we should go to the our civilian awards or the Padma Awards from India. So very first thing about it, the very first award which we can consider is the Bharat Ratna. Just a minute, I have. Okay, I think now we should go for anyway that particular. So let's start with the India's highest civilian award, Bharat Ratna. Fine. So it is highest civilian award of India, right? It is presented by government of India, right? Then it is presented for what? Presented for exceptional we can consider public service or rarest achievements. Rarest achievements in the field of art, literature, and science. Even we can write here the sports now. Right? So it was instituted in, when did it start? Anybody? It started in 1954. Right. So who was the first recipient of this? If we start to consider, because now this is the award, right, in which you should know the first one, and definitely you should know the first one and the latest or the recent. Fine. So that would be the case, because again, it is not awarded annually or every year, right? So it depends on the exceptional contribution or the exceptional service or rarest achievements, right? Then and then it is awarded. Fine. So in this case, you can consider the first, you can call, or you can see, I think, three different names. So either of these three will be your first one. Some one of you will be saying that C. Rajgopalachari. Raj. No, not Rajagopala. Right, I will write here Raja and go for the Chari. Okay. You can consider read as Raj Gopal Chari. So Raj Gopal Chari was the first one. Someone of you will say, or someone of will say uh, S. Radha Krishnan. Right. Or someone of will say CV Raman was the first one. Right. So altogether,
Dear participants, please join again immediately. I will open this session. We have less than 1 minute or few seconds.
So all these three got in the first instance, that is in 1984, right, which you can consider. If you consider its decoration, it is nothing but a people leaf, right, which is